Friends, in this video or in this class, let us discuss about an important law in economics, particularly in microeconomics. That is the law of demand. This law of demand is a fundamental law. One should know this law properly, and here it is studied under demand analysis. In consumer behavior, we study two analyses. One is utility analysis and demand analysis. And these two are interrelated. We see that the law of demand is formulated on the basis of the law of diminishing marginal utility. ಇಳಿಮುಖ ಸೀಮಾಂತ ತುಷ್ಟಿಗುಣ ನಿಯಮದ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ನಿಯಮವನ್ನು ರೂಪಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಇದೇನು ಹೊಸ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದಿರುವಂಥ ನಿಯಮ ಏನಲ್ಲ. ಎನ್ ಆರ್ಡಿನರಿ ಗೌಡ ಆರ್ ಎ ಫಾರ್ಮರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ಟೆಲ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ರೈಸಸ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಫಾಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈಸ್ ವರ್ಸಾ. ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಗ್ರಾಹಕ, ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿನ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಗ್ರಾಹಕ ಚಿಂತಿಸ್ತಾನೆ, ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಲೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದರೆ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬೆಲೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದರೆ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವಿಚಾರ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ನಿಯಮ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ದಿ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್. And you know, the demand function, what does it mean? Demand function tells us about the relationship between the price and its determinants. ಬೆಲೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇತರ ಬೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ಪ್ರಭಾವಿಸುವಂಥ ಇತರ ವಸ್ತುಗಳು ಇದಾವಲ್ಲ, ವಿಚಾರಗಳು, ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಮಾಡಿಟಿ, ದ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಟೇಸ್ಟ್, ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್, advertisement, like that. So these are called the determinants of demand. Just see, D is the function of price. D is the function of price, price of related goods, that is substitutes, then taste, preference, advertisement, like that. That means that demand depends on various factors. ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯು ಅನೇಕ ಅಂಶಗಳ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವಲಂಬಿತವಾಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಅಮಾಂಗ್ ದೆಮ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಎ ಡಾಮಿನೆಂಟ್ ರೋಲ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್, ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಸೇ, we keep all these factors constant. There will be no change in the other factors. That is why we assume ceteris paribus. Ceteris paribus ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯೂ ಆಗದೆ ಬೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದೇ ಈ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ನಿಯಮ. See, we are worried about this. That is, D is equal to the function of P. So, demand function speaks of the relation between demand and price. What is the relationship? So, in relation, we have got two types of relations. One is direct relationship. Another one is inverse relationship. ನೇರವಾದಂತಹ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಮತ್ತು ವಿರುದ್ಧವಾದಂತಹ ಸಂಬಂಧ. ಏನು ನೇರವಾದಂಥ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಅಂದರೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚಲಕಗಳು ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ದಿಕ್ಕಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಮಾಡ್ತವೆ. If they increase simultaneously, And if they decrease simultaneously, it is called direct speech. If one rises, the other variable also rises. If one decreases, the other one also decreases. And this is called direct relationship. What is inverse relationship? Inverse relationship indicates the opposite movement. If one goes up, the other comes down. If one increases, other decreases. And that is what the law of demand says. The law of demand tells us the inverse relationship between price and demand. It does mean if price rises, demand falls, and vice versa. Andre, if the price falls, demand rises. Marshall, a prominent economist, he says the quantity demanded of a commodity increases when the price of a commodity decreases, and the quantity demanded decreases when the price rises. That is, when price rises, demand for a commodity falls. When the price falls, demand for commodity rises. So you just understand, when price rises, demand falls. When price falls, demand rises. You have to change price and see what is the effect on demand. ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಮಾಂಡನ್ನು ಅಳ್ಳಾಡ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡಿ, ಬೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಬೇಕು. ಬೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ಪರಿಣಾಮವನ್ನು ಬೀರ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನೋಡಬೇಕು. ನಮಗಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅವು ಎರಡು ಚಲಕಗಳಿಗೆ ನಡುವೆ ಯಾವ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ, ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ. ಬೆಲೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದಾಗ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬೆಲೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದಾಗ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ. That's the thing. They move in opposite direction. That can be very well understood with the help of a demand schedule. That what is a table. Here is a table. Here is a table. Here the price of X commodity. ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ವಸ್ತುವಿನ ಬೆಲೆಯನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಮೂದಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. So the price of X commodity, it varies, it goes on changing, and this is called QD. QD is quantity demanded for X commodity. This is price of X commodity, and this is QDX, that is quantity demand for X commodity, right? Okay, see, when the price of, say, 1 kg rice, when the price of X was 40, there was only demand for only 5 kgs of rice. 40 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ, ಅಕ್ಕಿಯ ಬೆಲೆ 40 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಬರೀ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರು 5 kg ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದ. When the price fell to 10 rupees, 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆದಾಗ he is purchasing 35 kgs of rice. 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ 35 kg ತಗೋತಾನೆ. 40 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಬರೀ 5 kg ತಗೋತಾ ಇದ್ದ. That does mean when the price falls, demand rises. Just see. When the price falls, demand rises. Right? When price rises, demand falls. When price rises, demand falls. So this can be very well understood with the help of a diagram. So it comes like this. Using this number, you can draw a diagram. So here, demand for, then you measure here price, then it comes like this. This is DD. DD is the demand curve. What is the shape of the demand curve? It is downward sloping. It is negatively sloping. Negatively sloping because of inverse relationship between price and demand. Higher the price, lower the demand. That is why Samuelson, one of the important prominent economists, he opined that the consumer purchases more quantity of goods when the price is less, and he purchases less quantity of goods when the price is high. Sorry, less quantity when the price is high. That is what Samuelson opines. Here you just understand with this is price, this is demand. This is price and demand. O, X, O, Y. So the demand curve slopes downwards. What does it mean? When the price is OP, the demand for commodity is OQ. This is quantity demanded for the commodity 1 kg of rice. See, OP is the price of rice. So OP at OP price, the demand for that rice is OD. Suppose, let's see what happens when price rises to PH. Price rises from OP to OPH. What happens? The demand for the commodity decreases to D1 or DH, you say. When the price rises from OP to OPH, the demand decreases. Contraction takes place. Suppose if the price falls to PL, when the price falls, the demand increases to D dash, double dash. So when price falls from OP to OPL, the demand increases. When the price rises, the demand decreases. Right? So in a nutshell, we can say that there is an inverse relationship between price and demand. Price and demand move in opposite directions, and the consumer purchases more quantity of goods when the price is less, and he purchases less quantity of goods when the price is high. Just I will conclude by giving one example. Say, you have got 100 rupees. When the price of mango is rupees, 1 kg price of mango is rupees 25, he was purchasing 4 kgs. When the price has gone to 50 rupees per kg, he will purchase only 2 kgs of mango. If the price rises to 100 rupees, he will purchase only 1 kg of mango. ಇದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯವಾದಂತಹ ಗ್ರಾಹಕನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥವಾಗುವಂತಹ ನಿಯಮ. ಬೆಲೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾದಾಗ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಬೆಲೆ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದಾಗ ಬೇಡಿಕೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ನಿಯಮ. So with this we have derived the demand curve in case of a single good. ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸರಕಿನ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಡಿಕೆಯ ರೇಖೆಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದು, ಗಳಿಸುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಯನ್ನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ದಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಈಸ್ ಹೌ ಟು ಡಿರೈವ್ ದ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಕರ್ವ್ in case of a single good. So I think that I have explained sufficiently, and let's see the moment and shift, the moment along the demand curve and shifts of the demand curve in the next video. Thank you.